So it's almost been a year since I bought this camera, and when I was looking at different brands, different models, a question I was being asked over and over again was, are you gonna use this camera for vlogging? To which I responded a very confident, no, yet. Here I am. I just got home from my official last long run of a half marathon training block. I am hoping to PB my half marathon next Sunday in Vancouver. It's called the Vancouver First Half. It is not my first half, but it is one of the very first half marathons to be held in Vancouver every year. February 11th is not historically a wonderful date to host a half marathon in Canada. But as I was out there, I was basically contemplating a 4-week turnaround between race day and my second 50K ultra marathon. And I thought it'd be pretty silly and fun to document how that's gonna go. Building from fast road to a long trail. This is the dream lineup. And then I have all my beverages to sip on. I'm about to go for my first run in 3 full days. This will be my shakeout for first half tomorrow morning. I'm gonna run to a running store where package pickup is on, and I'll get my bib and my race kit. I went for a swim on Wednesday and had a massage on Thursday. I don't get too crazy before a race other than sometimes buying myself an entirely new race fit. I've been known to want to race in flashy colors. Very good news. The legs still work. I'm even crying about it.
We're going one breath in, one breath out right now. It does not get any harder running than that.
The real ones, the real OGs will know that this is actually the most important pre-race day ritual. Good morning. It is race morning. It is raining because, of course, we've had 4 or 5 dry days, but today has to rain. My usual run club is going to be there, so I'm going to hang out with them. And I'm not feeling as nervous as I usually do. I'm going to take advantage of the early wake up to head to the start line, bag check my stuff. I'll have to have a dry change of clothes for after the race, and probably wear a garbage bag as a poncho. Just gonna make a coffee and get this half marathon show road.
Just a reminder.
Hello and welcome to the official, unofficial Vancouver First Half recap show. I finished like 2 hours ago. I got home, I had a bath, I had a shower. The women's field was won by Melindy Elmore. Melindy basically just qualified for the Paris Olympics in the marathon. I guess this is her recovery run. A person for whom it was not a recovery run today was me. I did exactly what I set out to do. I went to the well and ran pretty even throughout, which means that it's mid-February and I've ticked my running A goal of the year off the list. My next race is now in a month. I'm gonna be running Chuckanut 50K in Bellingham. I'm really going to Chuckanut for the vibes. I obviously want to finish, and I think I will run pretty well considering my last 50K had almost 1,000 meters of elevation gain more. The base is there, but is the fitness as present as it was last August? Definitely not. Phase 2 starts right now. First week of trail training is done. There was a road run involved. I did one back-to-back, ran a long run, 17.5K one evening, went for a 10K run the next morning. I'm so happy to be back in the trails. It's really, really lovely. My Garmin today was like, hello, you're in the peaking phase. I guess we're peaking because we're less than a month out. I think it'll be really interesting to see how many trail runs total I get in between first half and Chuckanut. Not the training update anyone would like. I took a really big fall trail running on Sunday on the North Shore. Actually, probably my biggest fall I've ever had trail running. I bailed on Ned's Atomic Dustbin, which is a mountain biking trail on Mount Seymour, and my knee turned into Steph's Atomic knee. It feels like only blunt force trauma, but it is now day 5 of 0 running whatsoever. I don't really think anything is too mechanically wrong with it, but this is the knee that I had ACL reconstruction surgery on almost 12 years ago now, and it's mildly triggering to be icing it again. What this means for Chuckanut, I'm not sure yet. It's been a little bit interesting assessing my mental state. I don't think I'm particularly upset, which is surprising for me. I'm a bit of a control freak. Maybe this is a good way to really assess, like, why am I going to Chuckanut? I'm going to run it just to have a good time. Maybe that's still possible, maybe it's not. Maybe in a way it'll be an exercise in just completely letting go and just having a fun day. Maybe 50 kilometers is really a terrible idea right now. So it's a developing story. This is turning into a way more dramatic vlog than expected. Been 1 week and 1 day since I blew up my knee, and it is far too late. I checked yesterday to get any kind of postponement or reimbursement for Chuckanut. The scabbing has gotten out of control on my knee. I'm feeling a lot of tightness, but it might just be from the skin. I'm a bit swollen on top of my patella still, but working out yesterday gave me plenty of confidence. This is truly forcing me to be radically honest with myself that if my goal for a race is to have fun, that's exactly what I need to do. I need to let go of that underlying desire to be like, yeah, but I can still run it sub 8. No. So I'm just leaving the physio and it's official. Nothing wrong with my meniscus, nothing wrong with my ligaments, MCL, ACL, all that jazz. I just whacked my knee into a mountain. So we might go on a little hike today. We're back, baby. We're going uphill. Oh my god, I'm so happy. That went super well. I'm so happy. That cured me of so many things. I did a bit of shuffling as well. My gosh, I'm like emotional. And yeah, it was just great. It was just great. Yay! We're running, baby, we're running. Last time I was coming down with my knee freaking open. Yes, I'm running downhill. I'm filming. Don't at me, don't at me, don't at me. Okay, I did it. And it was good. There's like some scar tissue around my knee that's still a little stiff. I feel confident that I can complete 50K. I say laughing. I think I can do it. I think it might be uncomfortable, but we're gonna try for a long run tomorrow. It's actually really good to shake it out. So we're live from the trail on my Hail Mary back-to-back long runs today, tomorrow, and this is your trail conditions report. It is nonsense. It's nonsense. Don't do it, guys. Don't do it. It's a slush fest. Okay, we're getting ready for round 2. I hope my shoes, they feel dry. Not gonna lie, today is a hell of a struggle. Yesterday was mentally harder than I would like to admit. So no mountains today, but I've decided the plan is to run in Pacific Spirit Park. It's closer to my house, and I need to start knocking down a couple of barriers to me getting my long run in. I'm gonna put some podcasts in and zone out. So the knee update is actually positive. It was a little bit swollen yesterday after I was done my run, but obviously yesterday was particularly hard for all of those little connective tissues and little muscles. Slipping around in snow is definitely way more challenging for stabilizing muscles, but in a way, good training too. Last long run before Chuckanut 2024. Halfway there. Legs are very tired. 0 kilometer week to 54 kilometer week, but being out here was 100% the right choice. All right, Chuckanut, 3 days out. It's taper week, the real taper week, not the forced one. It doesn't feel real. I am not super excited or super nervous right now. I think that's what happens when a training plan doesn't go according to plan. There's just so much less room for visualizing the race and imagining yourself in racing conditions that I'm a little scared it's gonna creep up on me. It's a real taper week for me. I'm taking fully 6 days off because I haven't had enough time off already. Just focusing on stretching, physio exercises. I actually went back to the physio today, got some needling done for the first time. I'm working on my first feature film the next 2 days. Okay, so we're getting into the food situation for Chuckanut. I'm not quite used to these yet, so I'm gonna do a half and half. I have a few caffeine items. I really love these Huma gels. I'm a little nutrition agnostic. What I like the most about nutrition is some variety. So I like to change textures and flavors. And at Squamish 50, I actually had a sandwich midway. I just had some white bread with avocado and pickle. That was my sandwich, but it was just awesome. All right, this is the final first half to Chuckanut update. All of this has felt slightly crazy. Not only did I bust open my knee and my training plan not go according to plan, I worked 17 and a half hours yesterday because movie life do be like that sometimes. It's always better to get to the start line healthy but slightly undertrained rather than injured and having accomplished your training plan to the T. That's really changed my perspective on all of this because at the end of the day, I'm just going to Bellingham to have a ball and to experience a historic race. It's the 30th running of Chuckanut tomorrow. That's the whole point of this. Eric, do you have your passport?
It's on screen. March 16th. Apparently it'll be almost 20 at the finish line. Slept, not bad. Energy, not bad. Ready to rock.
Road bagel. It is go time.
America.
I was looking at you.
Adam, you crushed it. Coming in fast and furious now. Like salmon coming down the stream to head to the ocean. Welcome back. We hope you enjoy the finish line vibes. And come back again.
So we just got home from Chuckanut and I have not unpacked anything. It was an incredibly beautiful day, not a cloud in the sky. I actually felt really warm up on the ridge. I read as overheating, but I think it was probably just my body telling me, hey, you're hot and I don't know how to deal with this. It was a bit of a sufferfest. The second half was extremely painful for my lower body, probably to an extent I haven't really experienced before. Like going uphill and downhill was a struggle, and I am usually a strong climber and a pretty game descender. I'm actually super proud of how I dealt with it. I let myself walk, but anytime that I told myself to run, my legs responded, even snuck in under the 7-hour mark. So yeah, that's a 50K PB, which I was definitely expecting if I could complete it safely. 10 on 10 would recommend this race. It is such an amazing event. It's so well organized. It still feels so grassroots and local. We went to Trader Joe's afterwards and a lady stopped me while she was grabbing her cart to congratulate me because she saw me at the finish line. It's that kind of special event. I don't want to make it a habit to like jump into a 50K with what I deem is not the adequate amount of training, but it's kind of cool to feel like it can be done. And yeah, the main lesson I'm taking away from today is that I'm really mentally resilient, like more than I thought. I'm better at adapting to difficult situations than I possibly ever was. And that's a huge win for me. Okay, what?
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. See you at the finish. So I said I wasn't gonna do this.